Cambodia, a country often called the Kingdom of Wonder, where ancient mysteries and vibrant traditions blend seamlessly with the rhythms of daily life. It's a land of breathtaking temples, golden sunrises that bathe the earth in warmth, and gentle smiles that greet you at every turn. The world knows Cambodia for its majestic Angkor Wat, its rich history, and the kindness of its people. But if you look beyond the well-trodden tourist trails, you'll discover another Cambodia, one that is rarely seen or spoken about. Here, life is a daily struggle, a constant test of resilience and hope. On the outskirts of Phnom Penh, far from the bustling city center and the grandeur of ancient ruins, life unfolds amidst mountains of waste and swirling clouds of smoke. This is a world built on the city's refuse, where survival is a daily battle. Here, hundreds of families have made the city's sprawling dump site their home. Makeshift shelters, pieced together from discarded materials, line the edges of the landfill, forming a community born out of necessity. The air is thick with the smell of burning plastic and decay, and the ground beneath their feet is a shifting carpet of debris. Every step is a reminder of the harsh reality they face. Yet this is not a wasteland devoid of life. It is a community, vibrant in its own way, where people have learned to adapt, to find hope and even moments of joy amidst adversity. The people here are the unseen, living on the margins of society, surviving on what the city discards. Their lives are shaped by hardship, but also by an unbreakable spirit. At the very heart of this community are the women, mothers, daughters, grandmothers, who hold it together with unwavering grit and boundless love. They are the backbone, the silent strength that keeps hope alive. Their hands, stained and sore from endless labor, provide for their children and build homes from scraps. With every piece of plastic or metal they salvage, they create a future, however uncertain, for their families. This journey isn't about temples or kings, it's about these women. Their faces tell stories of hardship, but also of resilience, courage, and dreams that refuse to die. We'll walk alongside them, listen to their stories, and witness their hopes and fears. Through their eyes, we'll see a Cambodia that is rarely shown, a place of both struggle and strength. This is Cambodia's hidden reality, a testament to women who survive with dignity and grace, even when the world looks away. Their story is one of survival, against all odds, a daily fight for dignity and a better tomorrow, in the shadow of our modern world's consumption and waste. It's a story that demands to be told, a story of courage, hope, and the unbreakable human spirit. Before dawn breaks, a quiet stirring begins in the heart of the dump site. The world outside is still cloaked in darkness, but here, life is already awakening beneath a haze of smoke and the faint promise of sunrise. Sreypin rises from a restless sleep in a shack pieced together from salvaged metal and torn tarpaulin. Her children, huddled close, lie on a thin mat, their dreams interrupted by the distant rumble of trucks and the chill of the early morning air. There's no electricity to chase away the darkness, only the flickering glow of a single candle, casting long shadows on the walls and illuminating the small, cramped space they call home. Sreypin steps outside to fetch water from a nearby barrel, her feet bare on the cold, damp ground. She prepares a simple breakfast, just enough to fill empty stomachs, and gently checks on her children, brushing hair from their faces as they wake. In this harsh environment, the women have built a tight-knit community. They share what little they have, offering comfort, advice, and a helping hand. Together, they face each day's challenges, drawing strength from one another. As the first rays of sunlight pierce the smoky sky, the women gather their sacks and metal hooks. With determined steps, they make their way onto the mountain of trash, ready to begin another day's search for anything of value. The terrain is unforgiving, littered with broken glass, jagged metal, and discarded medical waste. Every step is a risk, but caution is a luxury they can't afford. When the distant roar of a garbage truck signals its arrival, a wave of urgency sweeps through the crowd. People rush forward, competing for plastic bottles, cans, and scraps of metal, anything that might fetch a few coins. The work is relentless, the air thick with toxic fumes and swirling dust. Yet, despite the danger and exhaustion, they press on, driven by necessity and hope. Every dollar earned is precious, the difference between a meal and an empty stomach, between hope and despair. Each coin is a small victory in the daily struggle for survival. There's no sick leave, no safety net, no one to catch them if they fall ill or get injured. Here, survival is the only rule, and every day is a test of endurance. Still, their determination never wavers. Faces set with focus and resolve, they continue their search. refusing to let hardship define them. This is the daily gamble of existence on a field of refuse, a world where hope persists, even in the shadow of smoke. The dangers here aren't just sharp metal or speeding trucks. The real threat is invisible. Heavy metals and toxins leach into the soil and water. Fires, often set to expose metals, fill the air with carcinogens. Respiratory illnesses are rampant. Chronic coughs and asthma are normal. Healthcare is a luxury few can afford. Minor injuries can become life-threatening. Women work through illness, forced to choose between health and feeding their families. Children play and work in the same toxic environment, their bodies vulnerable to lead and poisons. The dream of a better future drives these mothers, even as the environment threatens to steal it away. It's a daily battle against an unseen enemy. Survival here comes at a steep, invisible cost. To truly understand this world, listen to its women. Their voices, often quiet but unwavering, carry the wisdom and strength of generations. In the heart of Cambodia's landfills, their stories echo louder than the noise of the city. Meet Chantha, a devoted mother of two who has worked here for over a decade. Each day she rises before dawn, braving the harsh environment to provide for her family. Her hands are scarred from years of labor, but her determination is fierce. She endures the heat and danger, so her children can go to school and dream of a better future. The women here share more than just food. They share hope, laughter, and the burdens of daily life. They care for each other's children, offering encouragement and comfort in the face of adversity. Their solidarity is their strength. Together, they form a community that stands tall against hardship, finding resilience in unity. Likena, a grandmother, supports her grandchildren by collecting bottles and recyclables. Her days are long, but her love for her family keeps her going. She often misses her rural village, the place she once called home, but she remains strong for her family, holding on to memories while forging a new path. These are not stories of victims, but of courage and resilience. Each woman here is a testament to the power of perseverance. The women are entrepreneurs, protectors, and the anchors of their community. They organize, lead, and inspire those around them, turning hardship into opportunity. Their daily struggle is a lesson in the power of the human spirit. Every sunrise brings new challenges, but also new hope. They shield their children from the worst, building hope from hardship, and teaching them to dream beyond the landfill's edge. Their bravery is quiet, but profound. It is seen in their gentle smiles and unwavering resolve. They are the mothers of the mounds, guardians of hope, and their spirit endures through every trial. In their unity, they find light in darkness, lifting each other up and creating moments of joy amidst struggle. Their stories are a testament to the enduring power of hope, a hope that shines brightest when shared. Survival here is an art, life woven from society's scraps. Homes are built from banners, metal and plastic, transformed into spaces of order and care. Meals are simple, every grain of rice stretched to feed a family. Discarded food is sometimes salvaged, a risky but necessary practice. Cooking is done over open fires, kitchens just a corner of a single room. Community is vital. When one woman is sick, others share food or money for medicine. They celebrate together, mourn together, and support each other through every hardship. Children play with homemade toys, laughter echoing through the gloom. Women gather at day's end, sharing stories and jokes. Small celebrations and moments of joy are fiercely protected. Even here, connection and celebration endure. Their resilience shines brightest in these small acts of living. In the harshest conditions, they create moments of normalcy and hope. Despite daily struggles, hope persists. The women's dreams are simple: education for their children, a safer life. Every real saved goes towards school fees, uniforms, and books. They sacrifice, working longer hours and eating less, to give their children a chance. They dream of their children becoming teachers, nurses, or office workers. For themselves, they wish for security, a small business, a solid roof, clean water. NGOs offer glimmers of hope: healthcare, education, and support for new livelihoods. These projects show change is possible, validating the women's dreams. The women are not forgotten, someone cares. Their hopes are not fantasies, but possibilities worth fighting for. The dream of a better future fuels their resilience. Hope is their most precious resource. As I leave, I'm struck by profound admiration. This community is not defined by poverty, but by strength. The women's spirit is unbreakable, their resilience a force of nature. Every day they choose to rise, to work, to hope. They find joy in small moments, laughter with neighbors, and dreams for their children. Their survival is resistance, a declaration that their lives matter. Love drives them for their children, for their community. Their labor is an act of devotion, building a future from trash. Their fortitude is rooted in love and hope. Their story is a lesson in the strength of the human spirit. We take for granted what they dream of: clean water, safety, education. Their hope blossoms in the harshest places. They show us the best of what it means to be human. My journey ends, but their struggle continues. To witness their story is to accept responsibility. Their lives are intertwined with ours. The waste they sort is our own. Remember Chantha's dream, Likena's dignity, the children's laughter. These are not faceless figures, but individuals with hopes and names. Remembering them honors their humanity. Support is possible. Donate to NGOs. Help provide healthcare, education, clean water. Even small contributions can change lives. Use your voice. Share their story. Raise awareness. Advocate for change. Push for policies that protect vulnerable communities. Let their memory fuel a demand for justice. We can make a difference, together. Their story must not be forgotten. As we leave, the image remains. A woman atop a mountain of refuse, silhouetted against the sunset. Her work is never done, but her hope endures. This is not just Cambodia's story, it's a human story. All over the world, people live in similar conditions, casualties of our throwaway culture. The women of Cambodia's dump sites represent a global issue. Their struggle is a mirror of our world's inequalities. Let's not be overwhelmed. Let's be inspired by their resilience. They ask not for pity, but for solidarity. Every act of awareness, every gesture of support creates change. Remember their strength, their love, their hope. Let their story inspire compassion and action. They fight for their children's future. We must join them. Their hope for a better life is a hope we all must share.